We are being poisoned for many years. Genetic modified, all these advertising, all these things, artificial lights, everything is poison. And so if we understand life, the primitive people, the people who really connect with the earth, if you see yoga, Astanga means the 80 steps to unity, to unite. Take ceremony to see the stars, to do the healing practices with the stars is very, very powerful. And the only things that really will heal you is not the medication. This won't heal you. What heal you is the plants. It will take a longer time, but you will be healed for sure.
There's all the energy and all nutrition and proteins and everything you need because Mother Nature helped us with all this food and sun and air. And we have to appreciate them.
Because we are light, we are most energy. So we are being greedy and angry and all this having fear, because we have all these metals inside of us and all these gases, these noise.
This is a good point because of fear, because especially at this time the whole world is fear-based.
Exactly.
And I was like, hey, for what?
Exactly.
And hey.
Hi.
Hello. And yes, I'm here with Anna. And yeah, we just spoke about life.
Yes.
About life and how it's going also for us, how good, how bad. And yeah, I think it's type of experience. It's coming everything from experience, and we also just came from experience ceremony, so we are think still in the process, but able to speak how you can see. And yeah, just the idea we had to share with you, with everyone, some experience and our thoughts and yeah, our seeing the way of life. So yeah, just speak a little bit about you, who you are, where you're coming from, what you're doing.
So I'm Ana da Silva, and I'm a yoga instructor. I teach Ashtanga, but I practice Raja Kriya Yoga and Yoga Cosmica also. And 30 years that I'm studying and living vegan. So I was step by step, and now I eat only fruits. But took many years to be here now. And I'm really happy to know, because I feel great. And I would like to share with you a little bit of my experience during these 30 years. I just came to a point that I see life as simplicity. And I think that the beauty that's part of all nature comes from restriction. Restriction, especially in food. And I think that is the excess that brings us the heaviness. So I'm here to share with you a little bit of this conscience that just came about the practicing. Because I came to a point that I saw that in 90% is practicing. And of course the theory is important, but it's just 1%. And I'm practicing yoga for 18 years. 30 years I began when I was 20, but 18 years I spent my life to teach and practice yoga. And I'm so happy because I see how important it is for us to know who we are, and knowing about us, how we are, we will know the others, because yoga is the Nirodha Avivitris, Avivitris de Sita. Sita is the conscience. Nirodha brings back what's out of place. So inside of us, we have many vitris. Is peças that is most of the time out of place, and make the vid spaces. So I've learned that eating some kinds of mixed food would make it gas, and this gas would go inside of these spaces, and that crystallizes and destroys the life inside. It's like the people who live there, the cells and everything, become statue, become rigid. And so is the dictates that say that one person flexible is easygoing person. So flexibility is part of the connection of body and spiritual energy. So I've learned that going inside of these Vidi spaces through Raja Kriya Yoga, Yoga Cósmica, Ashtanga, and take out all the mucus, the liquid gases, and all the hard. It's like garbage. It's like we have all these rivers inside of us, and they are polluted, exactly as the earth with plastic and all of this. So it's very hard work to take all this garbage out, mucus and everything. But when you take it out and the body goes into the place, Nirodha brings Vitri to the place, to the natural place, gives you a conscience. Because now we are living the earth. So we are exactly like the earth. We have the rivers, we have everything. How the earth is out, inside of us also is like this. And we have to clean that up, and then you cleaning yourself, you will clean the earth. Because you won't use any plastic anymore, toilet paper. You will be conscious of what makes the planet bad. Because if it makes you bad, it will make the planet bad. What makes the planet bad will make you bad. So to have that conscience, you through yoga, through all the techniques of yoga, you can become self-realized. You bring to your life self-realization. And when you bring it to your life, you will bring it to trillions of people.
Thank you so much for sharing this. And yes, I can feel it also. And so you say that it has to do with all this kind that we put in our body, that we feel somehow of tired all the time and lazy, and not in our real power. It has something to do with what we put in our body.
Exactly. If you see yoga, Ashtanga means the 80 steps to unity, to unity. So the first step is yama. The second step is niyama. So there, this gives you the understanding of the whole basic. First is non-violence, ahimsa. So violence, if you kill an animal, is a violence. But some thoughts that come to your mind, bad thoughts, also is the blockage that you have inside of you, the gases that is pressing you. they have metals that has been injected, and the fluid that you didn't cook the water.
Yes, and that block everything. Also, how you sing or letting your love out or sharing, not to do something like this because it makes no sense.
Exactly. You get greedy, but greedy is not part of us because we are light. We are most energy. So we are being greedy and angry and all this having fear, because we have all these metals inside of us and all these gases, these noise.
This is a good point because of fear, because especially at this time the whole world is fear-based.
Exactly.
And I was like, hey, for what?
Exactly.
And this what you say now, it has to do with this because we are not eating right, we are not practice right, the right, like yoga,
exactly,
and put the right things in to put out the right things also.
Exactly. We are being poisoned for many years, and also poisoned the noise of the machine. Genetic modified, all these advertising, all these things, artificial lights, everything is poison. And so if we understand life, the primitive people, the people who really connect with the earth, they sleep when the sun gone and they wake up with the sun comes. And also they take ceremony to see the stars, to do the healing practices with the stars, very powerful. And the only things that really will heal you is not medication. This won't heal you. What heal you is the plants.
Plant medication.
Plant medication.
Plant medicine.
Exactly. And then it will take a longer time, but you will be healed, for sure.
And why? Because the plant is from Mother Earth,
Exactly.
From the sun, grow with the sun, with water, and there's all the energy and all nutrition and proteins and everything you need when you eat this, or like fruits, like leaves that you can eat. You put this in your body and you also eat all the sun, Mother Nature put in you, and of course this developed this how you really are, and you are light, love, and giving and sharing and doing together stuff to make the world a little bit better, or not better, to help Mother Nature. We should help because Mother Nature helped us with all this food and sun and air. We have to appreciate, and I think this blocks to think about, only to think about this, and then to live this you have to eat the right things, move right for a couple of time.
Exactly.
But it will be done very fast. You just start with a few days, maybe just trying, and then you will see how the body is changing.
It's only doing, practicing. For example, I know that when I heard about the meat, how the problems in the world because of a cow and all this big production, and then I took out the meat. My hair never grew. My hair was like all bad, and then 1 year my hair grew.
Wow.
Yeah, because I ate more vegetables.
Yes.
And of course.
This what before blocks. Also the growing of your
everything
hair.
And skin, got a light shining in my eyes.
Yeah.
Because and then in the future I had messages come, because you are really connected when you are pure. When you purify your body, you purify your mind. Is body healthy, mind healthy? It's not the opposite, because the base is the body. When you align everything, we have different kinds of minds in the body also. It's not only in the head, in the intestines. And so when you, this block, sometimes I crack, I disblock my shoulder, I crack in the head.
Yeah.
So you clean the body, you align the body. When you get here in the shoulder, it's very difficult because it has many vitrees to put on place. But it has all the connection with this only way of going to the superior world. That is the 2 ears, 1 mouth. So we should talk less and listen more.
Listen more, very good.
And